Before I begin, I would like to give a thank you to these two people who left some wonderful comments. Love you, like you, thank you. Yes, I came back in time and I'm glad to be back. It's been a ride for me, but I won't go into that. Let's talk about Babylon 5. The trailer to the animated movie. That's what we're going to discuss here. I'm not going to play the trailer here because I'm not too sure about the copyright issues. I will leave a link in the description, so if you want to click on that first and watch the trailer and then come back here, that's totally up to you. Let's read the article first, then we'll discuss my feelings on it. You might already have a rough idea by previous video that I posted, and we'll just take it from there, discuss it from there. So here we go. Okay, I take it by now that you've all seen the trailer to the new Babylon 5 animated movie. I certainly have. I got some very strong vibes, but we'll get to that later. I'll now read from the article. No doubt you people have all read this, but I love the sound of my own voice, so here we go. The Babylon 5 animated movie is B5, The Road Home, and here's what it's all about. 25 years after the influential sci-fi show went off the air, an animated movie will bring back members of the original cast. Babylon 5 is coming back as an animated movie series. Creator Joel Michael Straczynski revealed last week. And today, The Hollywood Reporter has exclusives on what it's about. Sheridan travels through the multiverse in search of a way home. The synopsis. Travel across the galaxy with John Sheridan as he unexpectedly finds himself transported through multiple timelines and alternate realities in a quest to find his way back home. Along the way, he reunites with some familiar faces while discovering cosmic new revelations about the history, purpose, and meaning of the universe. As Straczynski hinted, many of the original surviving cast members are returning, including Bruce Boxleitner, Claudia Christensen, Peter Jurasik, Bill Murray, Tracy Scoggins, and Patricia Tolman. What's a little surprising is that many of the cast members who tragically died over the years also have returning characters, with Delenn Jakar, Security Chief Michael Garibaldi, Dr. Franklin, original Babylon 5 Commander Jeffrey Sinclair, and the omnipresent Sathras, all voiced by new actors. Then again, it's a multiverse play. They could well be very different versions of themselves. If you've ever watched Straczynski's excellent Netflix series Sense8, which I haven't, you can easily imagine how he could nail such a story, with shifting, intertwined personalities. It's not clear when during the Babylon 5 timeline the story is set, or whether that necessarily matters. Without spoiling the original show, fans might say it wraps up Sheridan's story fairly well, while leaving an opportunity for more. I thought the trailer said it took place 2 years after the Shadow Wars, but I'll have to watch the trailer again, I suppose. Straczynski has said on Twitter that the new film feels the most Babylon 5-ish of anything we've done since the original show, and suggested it'll debut in San Diego Comic-Con 2023, which begins July 20th. Okay, so when it comes to the timeline, I think it's set after he gives up his presidency, that he doesn't need an interstellar alliance, all he needs is Delenn. That Delenn is his universe. That was in the trailer. The moment he gives up his presidency, this is when this takes place. So what does this feel like to me? This feels to me like War Without End, if you remember those episodes, as you obviously do. War Without End Part 1 and 2, which is some of the best Babylon 5 in the 5-year arc. Those two episodes are definitely right up there amongst the top. And I'm very glad that they're gonna, the same sort of synapses what happened to Sheridan in those two episodes is what this is going to be about. He's going to be hurtled through time and alternate universes, just like he was at War Without End. Now, if you haven't seen War Without End, which I find hard to believe, watch Season 1 Babylon Squared first, and then go to Season 3 War Without End Part 1 and 2. And if you watch those, that is just a good watch. That's exactly what I did last night. After watching the trailer, that was instantly, it was like, hey, this is War Without End. This is what this synapses is. So that's what I ended up watching. And then I watched the trailer again just a couple of seconds ago. So it's War Without End on steroids. And that's what I left in a comment on the Warner Brothers website. So I reckon this is going to be awesome. This is going to be absolutely awesome. Okay, we'll have to get used to watching Babylon 5 in a cartoon form, but I think we can cope with that moving forward. I'd rather have Babylon 5 in a cartoon form where they're going to have the voiceovers of the actors that are still with us. They're going to use other actors to do the voiceover of our other favourite characters who have since passed. So I think this is awesome. I reckon if we can have Babylon 5 as a animated series, then so be it. Then we have Babylon 5 as an animated series. I think that's probably the better way to go than doing it live action, getting new actors, getting a reboot, changing the storylines. I reckon this is much better. Now, Star Wars has done this, and that's certainly a hell of a lot better than their live action stuff coming out of it lately. So I think a cartoon or animated would be the best way to go. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm very excited about this. Yeah, I hope it's not just a short run. I hope they can carry on and see what else they can do. And hopefully this becomes popular enough so that they can bankroll it and we get some more Babylon 5. Animated or not, Babylon 5, any Babylon 5's got to be good. So here we go. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you thought that it was a War Without End kind of vibe. If you haven't seen War Without End, you're going to have to. You're definitely going to have to, because that's some of the best Babylon 5. And then you'll definitely get a good understanding of what this is about. And that's probably why Sheridan, when he found out they were using tachyons as an energy source, he said, oh crap, because he knew that he'd already been through that and he would have been susceptible to the side effects of using tachyons as a power source. So, yep, tell me what you think. Tell me if you think this is good, this is bad, this is ugly, this is great. Personally, I think this is awesome. Looking forward to it. I'll definitely add it to my Babylon 5 collection, and I hope moving forward we're going to get lots and lots of episodes. So as always, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.
Sending along one of his aides.
Sorry. Much apologizing. Zathras has great responsibilities. Was thinking great thoughts, did not see you. Was looking for the one.